all they can to try to stop us. But they have failed very woefully, and they will continue to fail. But I want to tell you that we are getting attacks from everywhere all over the world. And very soon, they will buy over some of you. They will buy some of you over. The spirit of IPOB, Yasika, and Ifajuna are still in some of you. When the time comes, they will buy you over. I am not doing this program tonight to ask all of you to be strong. I am doing it to remind you, not that if they succeed in buying you over, you're not going to stop what we're doing. You can't. You cannot. Not in a trillion years. But I need you to appreciate one very simple fact. That at the end of this very race, everybody will testify that indeed Chukwuokike Abiama, the same God of Israel, of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the same God of Ehiri in Aguleri, the same God of Umweri, the same God of Ora-Eri, the same God of Owe-Eri, the same God of Arochukwu, not to be nobody, the true God, one true God. You will know that indeed, not only is he omnipotent, that same God is the owner of this very agitation. No human being can stop it. We have enemies, and we need to be very, very careful, both within and without. Very, very careful. The next 2 weeks will be very pivotal. Next 2 weeks will be very, very important in the life, or should I say, in this very mission that we have embarked upon. The devil will do everything. And you are going to watch spectacularly how we are going to destroy and shame the enemy. That at the end, every glory and adoration will belong to God and not to man. Now let us go and tell you what is happening that some of you do not understand. I want those of you who are hardcore, those who were chosen before you were born. There were some people who were chosen before they were born to agitate for Biafra restoration. This is a message for you. Those who from their mother's womb they were born to do this very work. You must be very, very strong. Because Biafra will open the eyes of black people all over the world. Because Biafra will mean that blacks from America, blacks from the Caribbean, from Southern America, they will all flood into Africa. It will be like the time that Yeshua was born. Biafra is like a light, a beacon. They will follow it. They will say, let us go and see what is happening there. That is what these neo-colonialists do not want. They don't want Biafra to come. I am telling our people so they understand. The mountains, I didn't say one mountain, the mountains in front of us that we need to overcome. And for us to overcome it, we need to be very strong mentally, mental strength. Just like when you're doing anything in life, and it appears as if you are being buffeted from everywhere. That is the time that you no longer rely on willpower or your muscles. You go to your brain to endure and to persevere and to keep going until you overcome. That is the stage we are in right now. To make sure that our brain is in gear to confront everything the Janjaweed has to throw at us. We don't have money. Their budget is over $20 billion to fight us. They can bribe Facebook. They can buy them off. They can do anything they like. They can come to some of you and bribe you off. They can promise you what you've never had before. They can give you maybe a house in Dubai. They can promise you a vehicle. They can tell you, oh, we'll make you vice president. They can promise you anything to make sure that you're like them. But this very IPOB, this very hardcore is not going to move. And I will tell you why we can't move.
Offer every prayer to Chukwuokike Abiama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old. Our Father who art in heaven, Nanyinke bineligwe, ka hagedin song. That your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee. All over this very planet that you created, they are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation, as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain, because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace. under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all this we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. I had in he said, he said, he said,
Zoo is panicking. They are panicking. I love it. They are panicking. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking. We are live and we are direct. They are panicking.
Una welcome, my people, my people. I greet you as you dey join us this wonderful day, whether hot or cold. Some area it dey hot, some area it dey cold. I greet you. You are welcome to this wonderful emergency IPOB autopilot media joint broadcast. As it dey hot, now so we dey give you. No be the people wey go chop us or instead wey they go hot, they go cold, they go hide. We know the hide. We dey busy, we dey ready to bring you update from back to back, front to front, side by side, side to side, up to up. So, dear friends, I greet you now as we welcome, as we come this wonderful evening, and Namibi 247 with me in the studio. I have some men will come here, and I believe others are busy. Whenever they get time, they go breathing and they say hello to Biafras. So with me in the studio for now is Mazi Sonny Akbarawa. Mazi Sonny, carry the microphone. Talk about your mouth to Biafras before we move on. Your baby that scratch you, I go help you, Sheba.
They will, Mazi. I salute you, Mazi 247. Mazi Obubiku, I salute you. I salute your friends all over the world that are listening. And I salute those that will be joining us and those that will watch it later on. We are on the 6th of December 2022. We are counting 3 days to the beginning of the sit at home. So if you are not aware, well, we are here for very important discussion. I see someone on the comment section said they are shouting everywhere. No elections, no sit at home in Biafra land. Thank you for them shouting. As they are shouting, they are helping us. And we are also coming here again to also send another message to whoever is shouting. And also to reveal something more important to you people that you don't know about. When we are only giving you strategies of sit at home of 5 days or 4 days or 3 days, you people are shouting. The worst is about to come, and you're going to see what the Central Bank of Nigeria, under the Fulani government, have planned ahead for you people today. We are bringing it to the screen. There, Mazipo, I'm sending you something so that you see it.
Sorry, Mazi Paul Onwubiko, Mongwa, carry the microphone, 555 Vision. Carry the microphone. If they hear me, 555 Vision, you they hear me?
Yeah, thank you. I hope I'm coming out clear.
Very, very clear.
No. Okay. Biafrans, all lovers of freedom, under the leadership of Mazi. We thank you all for joining us. We thank you all to come and hear the reason why you must sit at home. And as you are coming, we invite you to come with your pen and your papers for you to understand the reason you should sit at home. Sitting at home is more to save your life than to take it, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has already given us all the information we need to know. We are 555 Vision, and we have already visualized the reason we must sit at home to let the kill angel pass away before joining and celebrating in Biafran land. Thank you all. As you listen and share the program, let it go viral. We are not hiding under camera to deliver this message. We show our face and speak our opinion, as Biafra is a land of democracy. Speech is all we are fighting for, that every one of us will lay out his opinion. So it is ordinary introduction we are doing. Listen to us and join us as we tell you the reason you must sit at home for total freedom of Biafra. Thank you.
Yeah, there will. Gaddafi, you did there?
Eddie.
Great Biafrans, you are welcome to the program.
Thank you, fellow Biafran. I remember your brother Gaddafi of Biafra. We know the two, the chief priest of Biafra. There is a good news and a breakthrough, which I love so much. For Nzama has taken it upon themselves to go to Nigerian newspaper, Zoo Media, Gota Journalism, to pay for us, for people and the whole world, and to know that there is a sit at home in Biafra land. There is sit at home, and that is one of the reasons why we are here. So I greet you all. I remember your brother Gaddafi of Biafra, the chief priest himself. Thank you as we proceed.
There were Biafra, there were. You know, we will go on. Like Gaddafi don't talk. I think it go good. Make we start with the main thing, where this thing start, how it start, why it start. Why are we calling for this sit at home? Are we calling for sit at home because we don't want people to do Christmas? Why really are we calling for this sit at home? Are we hammering sit at home, sit at home, sit at home? Why? Waiting be the reason. Mazi Paul Onwubiko, make I start with you, abeg. Tell us why.
Yeah, the reason of sit at home is to create awareness and to call the attention of international community and all over the world that they should know that Biafrans
for the
are
second time
tired on the marriage they have together with Nigeria. that Biafrans are tired of being slaughtered every day. More especially that our leader, Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, the Jesus of our time, is inside the DSA dungeon, whom the court has already discharged and acquitted his own case and asked him to go. But unjustly, they are still holding him captive under their own personal law, the law of Buhari and the Malami, Ndi Nzama, Ohaneze Ndibo, and the Eastern governors, those that doesn't want Biafra to come. So this sit-at-home information to the hearing of mankind that Nnamdi Kanu and the Biafrans at large has been denied justice in this planet Earth. So again, it's for Biafrans to know that it is another way to cross the bridge. And after the bridge, we get a tunnel. After the tunnel, we see the light, which is Biafra. So, Biafrans, every one of us should know, yes, we know it's difficult. We know that it's difficult. Hunger will be, but man shall bread alone. We only advise you, if you know that you can have fasting and praying, or do some rituals when your native doctor asks you to do something for your own life to be good. 5 days sit at home. It's not too big, it's not too small for you as a sacrifice you should pay for your total freedom. Thank you.
There we I go like make we watch the main announcement from the man where they speak for us himself before we go on.
For the second time, in preparation for the Biafra exit, the following date has been declared ghost town in Biafra land, to make sure we affect no election and no electoral activity in Biafra land will be allowed on the following date. The 9th of December 2022, Biafra land will sit at home. On the 10th of December 2022, Biafra will be under lock and key. On the 11th of December 2022, Biafra land will be locked down. On the 12th of December 2022, Biafra land will be under lock and key. After that, we are going to go to market on the 13th. And on the 14th of December, Biafra land will be under lock and key. Do not blame anybody in case Nigeria state happens to you. Do not blame anybody in case anything happens to you, because the Nigeria state will not stop at nothing. The way I've shown you the picture of the way they are killing Biafra people, and for the past 1.5 years, we have been preparing you to this day that we have entered now. For the past 1 year, we have prepared you for what is to come. And this is going to be a litmus test. Every market in Biafra land, if you want to be free, if you want to have a better country where Fulani will not kill you, if you want to have a better country where the military will not come to your villages and kill you like chicken, if you want to have a better country that you are going to have electricity, hospital, good road, social amenities, that your welfare will be the one responsibility, the number one responsibility of the government. The following date that we have announced now, respect it so that you will live to see Biafra. This particular date must be made available to media, warriors, to make sure that everybody in Biafra land get this information. this particular date, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 14th day of December will be locked down, and we will ground and we will enforce it. The enforcement is against the Nigeria state. The liberation and the revolution for Biafra freedom has begun. From here, from me, good evening. May God bless you. May God.
Mazugo.
It's good as you enter there because you go talk am now.
And Biafrans all over the world. I see one Akute couple telling us that we are Facebook country. But why are you people afraid of Facebook country? Facebook country, that they call us. When I come there afraid of Facebook country. Facebook country. We just did this sooner with sit at home of 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Now they shake everywhere. Hey! Now so Facebook country get power.
No, that Sunday where they talk that thing. Now she the Doziem family be. What time now you go follow deny she get Doziem as a deny. I beg you
All
don't
of
mind
them.
and leave that guy. Leave him. Go on.
All of them, they deny themselves. That is how they are even denying their lineage. Many of them will deny that they are not even Biafrans
Exactly.
because they want to get something from one Nigeria.
Bam.
But I find it very interesting that we only open our mouth, but we never use a double barrel yet. Oh. We never even use pump action. Oh. We never use AK-47. Now only sit at home. Then we just tell people. Then we set pace to educate people, to show them what 2023 is going to come to be, preparing their minds, educating them, setting them with that mental toughness, so that the thing will go in the way it should go when time reaches. Then they are only doing what? Calling all the newspapers of Nigeria to write about it, calling every blogger that wants people to come and sit down to watch, calling someone like Ralph Okonkwo that has not been active on the media before to hold conference, to sit down and then ask Simon Ekpa a question on why. So because of this, our sit at home, everywhere they shake. But when they talk say Biafra no get power now, say we no be anybody and we no resemble anything or we no even go anywhere. Why we not come dey fear if Biafrans no get anything or they no be any people? If what we are saying or what we are doing does not have any lead, why are you people afraid of this sit at home? Now, anybody that is against the sit at home or the civil disobedience or the work that we are doing to make sure the international community understands our decisions and plight, for international community as well to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still behind bars, for international community to understand that Biafrans are ready to go, for international community to understand that we deny in totality the continuation of one Nigeria in Biafra land, that we have expunged them, that we have single-handedly and without pushing or touching any trigger or even pulling it, or even preparing our chiki bakbao, that we have used a systematic and a strategic ways to make our senators, our governors, our leaders, our rulers, and anything that has to do with one Nigerian government, we have disabled them in a systematic manner. That is what we are doing with this civil disobedience. When the people in government becomes useless to the people that they are governing, it now means that their offices are irrelevant. Now, yesterday night, I saw a communique where the citizens of the country were the ones giving security advice to the government of the country. And this is happening in Abuja, in one Nigeria where you are. They were giving these advices to the federal government of Nigeria because of the attack in Abuja, Lagos, and Kaduna Expressway, where terrorists are kidnapping people and embezzling them. If the people that are supposed to have been protected by the country the government, are now the people seeking solutions for the government. Don't you understand that Nigeria is in one chance? Don't you understand that there is no safe haven for it? Don't you understand that it is a den of the terrorists? We are here to educate you, and we thank everybody that is helping us to play any video or to make a counter video to tell us that the sit at home will not hold. To every video that you are playing, to every broadcast, to every communique or publication that you are doing, telling us or telling anybody that the sit at home will not hold, we say thank you very much. Continue in doing it. Propagate it the more. If I see that your video, I will share it. Any video that you are making and you say sit at home will not hold, I will share it because you are helping us to make the sit at home to be achieved, because you don't know what you are doing. Now, these people that says the sit at home should not hold, that they will stand against the sit at home, tell me the solutions that they have given you to the terrorists that are invading your communities and killing you every day. The sit at home is to prepare your mind, to set you in pace, in line, and waiting for what is to come. Let me give the mic to my fellow comrades. There we go. Mazi Owubiko, if your audio system is okay, you can grab the mic now, please.
Yeah, Barawa, thank you, comrades. Yeah, dear friends, Igbo people said that it's not good for a man to jump up like a man. It's not good to jump up like a man and land down like a woman. We have suffered since 1945. Biafrans have been suffering. There is no solution to our problem. Now, Ojukwu started a campaign to declare Biafra for people to be free. Then, they didn't bring war and deadly war. Ojukwu declared, "He who fight and run away, live to fight another day." Effiong told them, if you refuse to treat Biafrans the Biafran children good, their children will rise up again. Then they refused. Owazurike started it again. He ended up, however, he ended up. Mazen Namdekano carried microphone, sent him by Tuko Kikadama to deliver this message to the last man standing on this planet Earth, that mankind, we know that Chukwubiama will raise the stone to talk. That God, Lord God Almighty, made the donkey to speak. And that is exactly what we have come to do. Most of us are not preachers, but Chukwubiama has put in his gospel inside our mouth. We deliver this message. You who is telling me, or you who is telling us that there is no seat at home, and we have seen Punch newspaper saying that Mazen Namdekano said there is no seat at home. Let me ask you, the same people who is championing no seat at home are the same people who say anywhere you see Biafran flag in Biafran territory, you should take it away. I ask you with your common sense, that's why we ask you to come with your pen and paper. Can you tell me that Mazen Namdekano will see Biafran flag in Biafran territory, no matter who put the flag there, and they tell the person to go and take it away, if his father and his mother died for Biafran restoration because of this quest? Let me advise us again that Mazen, the Jesus of our time, when we are preaching the gospel of Biafra today, said, if you Biafrans begin to look for your freedom, just like every other person in this world has get their own freedom, you will remain enslaved, you will remain as a slave to the rest of this earth. And that's why this sit at home become a new dimension to the total liberation, because no other country in this world have ever used sit at home to get their freedom. Then we come up and tell you the importance of sit at home is yielding mighty fruit all over the world. Intelligences of this world is following us in our timeline. They are everywhere where we are, in our Facebook, in our YouTube. They are following us to know how to are and what we can do. And we told you when we started this preaching since 2017 that we will bring Biafra from diaspora and we will take the advantage of internet to pass the information. We remembered when they asked Zuckerberg not to let internet circulate in Africa. But he took money and made internet circulate in Africa. Now we will take the advantage of internet to send this message to mankind so that every other person will know that the day of which Biafrans have chosen to sit at home is a blessed day. We have sat at home for more than 17 months now. This 5 months is not going to kill, these 5 days is not going to kill us, because the international community and their network is watching everything that is happening. The most peaceful way to agitate, where snake will not bite you, where scorpion cannot bite you, where no piece of bullet can hit you, you stay in your house and let the Chukwuka do the rest. And the Mazen Nambekano, if you want to sit at home to stop, give us Mazen Nambekano, let him talk to us in his own palace as a king, in his palace in Afarukwibek, or you give us date for referendum. What we are doing is casualty. We are not backing down because our people have died in millions. Also, Kwashoko has killed our children, and the Igbo people, Biafran people are suffering all over the world. This is the reason why we have to seize our stomach and obey the sit at home and call it a pass. Then we can go to Biafran land to jubilate. So any other person who is speaking contrary, ask me, why did Mazen Nambekano parents die? Is it not because of Biafra? Why is it Nambekano is in DSA dungeon? Is it not because of Biafra? There is no reason to cancel sit at home. If they want sit at home to stop, they release Mazen Nambekano and they give us date of referendum. Let everybody choose what he wants, whether Nigeria or Biafra. Thank you for the minute you gave to me. I love you, Biafrans.
No, Mazi Gaddafi, this sit at home, how do you see it? Do you think waiting cause him? Waiting be the reason for this sit at home? And then from the video where we play, where we listen to Simon, waiting you think? Tell Biafrans your own mind, your mind. They will.
Thank you for having me.
They will.
You know, our people are like a cow that Fulani man are leading. And Nigerian government does not have sense. They need someone to compare them to go into black market to purchase sense. Now, sit at home is a child of necessity. Sit at home is a way to preserve life of Biafran. Sit at home is a way to make your voice heard. Sit at home is the only option you have, legitimate option. The civil disobedient is only legitimate option you have to speak to government the language they will understand. Now, when the dragon said, or let me say the Biafran people agreed. I'm not talking about Ndenzama. When I mean Biafran people, I mean those people who were born for this mission. Those people who were separated from the chaff. They are the people I'm talking to. Now, our leader will say a full-blooded Biafran, not mixed blood. You know, there's saboteurs everywhere today because of this blood we have here and there. What I want to let you know is that sit at home is introduced by our leader, Mazi Nandekano. To the extent that our leader even give authority, even authorize the Biafran people that says, even if goat come outside, kill it and eat it. If chicken comes outside, kill it and eat it. People were enjoying themselves during sit at home that period, because when you call about sit at home, they are happy because they know the neighbor's chicken and neighbor's goat will be in the pot for the sit at home. Many people that call themselves leadership, I want to let the Biafran people know that the leadership has been sacked. They were in a leadership group. They were not in the leadership of this movement. DOS are just a kind of people put together. There's no different like as we media team is. It's a body set together to look into the well-being of the people. But along the line, they decided to sell the people. You know, they were a dog that eat the bone that they put on their neck. They see it as an avenue for cash out. They saw it as an avenue to enrich themselves, to build hotels, buy big cars, and buy land here and there. Like China Samoru were taxing Biafran people 5,000 from every local government, each person to state, to federal, you know. They were contributing those money. Now, these are the people that the money they were collecting from the people of Biafra wasn't enough. They now stretch their hand into politics, to politicians, and start cashing out. Now, I want to ask Biafran people to let us use our head. Let us do brain test. A man that called himself your leader, he said, if you see a Biafran flag, take it down. Do you need a prophet to tell you that that person is not fighting to get Biafra? A man who sits under he sat under Mazi Nandekano. We are listening, they claim that we're listening to him. And the Mazi Nandekano said he introduced the sit at home. And somebody also said, let us have sit at home. Biafra people agreed and said, we are going to have sit at home. And these people these people that agitated for years without a result come back to tell you there is no sit at home. Do you think that they were doing you good? Let us use our brain. Are they doing you well? Are they doing you good? Are they fighting for Biafra, to get Biafra for you? Are they even agitator? Now, let me tell you, the situation we're facing today, there was a time it was like that in South Korea here. Some people were behaving like in Sama. Some people were carrying the news. There is no sit at home, like Umuchuku writers. But the real men and women continue what they were doing. And they fought and liberated themselves. Those people that were doing that, do you know their punishment? They are using visa. Find out what I'm telling you. They are using visa to live in their own land. They live as an alien. Because the activities, because of sabotage, because of what they were doing. They say, well, you are a citizen of a Korea. You are a Korean citizen. But before you live in this our land, you'll be living under 1 year visa. After 1 year, we'll review your character and see whether we will renew that your visa for you. So, if these people who call themselves leaders that go about to help the Janjaweed to conquer you, look at what happened in Ehamufu, in Enugu. Look at the killings here and there. Look at the kidnapping going here and there. Look at the terrorists everywhere in our land. It has never been like that before. When our leader was out there, it wasn't like that. But these failures, this bunch of failures and non-entities who claim what they are not, in their hand, what was kept in their hand to take care of has all got spoiled. Still, because they are shameless, they come out to open their mouth to talk. And meanwhile, too, I thank Punch newspaper very, very well for their good job they are doing. I also thank every 500,000 ERATs that were employed to work against Biafra. I thank them for their good work. They are helping us to spread the good news. Because if they kept quiet, many people wouldn't have heard that 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 14th, we are all sit at home. So as they have gone as far as newspaper to counter what the Biafran people are saying, they are helping us even to carry the news to the outside world there. So sit at home, my brother, is the best form. Is the best. Even some people go to the express road to sit and cover express road. But try it in Nigeria. They will use their tipper climb up of you and kill you. But we said to save life, stay indoor for 5 days. In my own village, there's a masquerade that when it comes out, if you are not a member of that masquerade, you don't come outside. If you like, be 80 years old, you don't come out. So our masquerade is going to come out on 9th, on 10th, 11th, 12th, and 14th. Our masquerade, the masquerade of Biafra, the spirit of Biafra, the spirit of death will pass through the land. Stay in your house. Because if you come out, those people who tell you there is nothing like sit at home will not be there to give you life. They will not be there to save you. So if you come outside, anything you see, you collect it. Remember the code now is woto. When you disobey the order, you collect woto. And above all, before I hand over the mic, do not forget that autopilots are the arms wing in Biafran liberation movement. We are on the arms struggle. Arms struggle is not a crime. It is part of self-determination because we have to defend ourselves. So what I'm trying to say now is that don't forget that we also touch gun. So if you come out, what you see, you collect. And the code is woto. And we will spell that woto for you. Maybe in your next life, you will no longer disobey. Thank you.
Yeah, ndewo Mazi Sonny. Sorry, Gaddafi. Ndewo Nkuku. To me, sitting at home now something we must do. I don't know, I don't care, I'm not interested how people are seeing it. If you are seeing it as it's a punishment, they want to deprive you of your Christmas, I want to ask you a question. Do you have Christmas? Have you had Christmas in Nigeria? You think eating rice, listen, let me tell you, in the Western world, though, on Christmas Day, they go home and they rest. You know, go see them on the road, they drink, they kill themselves for road with accident. No, those were the time they will have festive period with their families. They go home and rest. By the way, if you want to go blow your masquerade, I want you to ask yourself, will it be better for you to have something like this? Let's just take a look like this at this picture. Now, I want to make you see this picture. I believe it they show. If you know the show, you let. If the picture know the show, now let me know. I beg.
The Fulanis has taken the Fulanis has conquered this village. They started so many. In fact, they killed uncountable number of people. They are bringing in the Fulanis, Janjaweed jihadist system into our land. But we've promised them that not even of our landed properties will be given to them. Not at all, not in this life. It's not going to be possible. Look at it. People have run away. their properties, everything. Look at their homes. Yeah. So their homes everywhere deserted. The men are out. Eastern Security Network are out. Look at the men are out. The men are out. Eastern Security Network. The real men are out. The real men are out. Look at it. We are going into the forest, looking for them. Looking for them. The men are out. We are looking for the Fulanis. This is how we've been going into the forest, looking for all of them. In the Zuga, the enemies will run away. The enemies will be destroyed.
Now, when you see the video, I hope say everybody get the message very clear. Most of us don't they see this video for social media, for groups, for WhatsApp group, for this and that. How are these people coming in? We don't see their pictures so many places, so many times, so many how. I want us to take a look. How did they enter our villages before they go begin to do their evil? Listen again.
This Chinese company where they here. Now we on the work, all of you, the 10 of you. So how come when I leave the company, come enter Natch? And which road will I take enter this place now? Make una go do wetin? Learn. Play inside bush. Okay.
Now we hear waiting that they talk, Abi. I believe say we hear them very well. We they wonder how did they come, how did they enter our village, and then somebody is still telling you that he don't want to sit at home. This kind of people we enter. They say they are working with Chinese company, no problem. But when they come, they go enter inside bush, go they play. Which kind play they play inside bush? And when they go inside bush, go they play. They don't even know the road where they follow enter the bush. These are one of those groups that were dropped with helicopters here and there. And then the villagers come find them. They tell them, say that they work with Chinese company. They go play inside bush. They say make they go break inside bush. You there for road. When you want go break, you go inside bush, go play. When they play finish, they forget their road. They don't know the way to go back again. And then somebody is still telling you, you don't want to sit at home. Will it be better for you to have sit at home, or will it be better for you to have this kind of people? I will allow us to listen to the video in no long, maybe 1 minute. If you finish, then we go see the where. Okay, make we listen first. No,
that's why we enter here.
Okay, we miss road.
Yes. We don't know where to go. We see more.
So if we put a call now close to that company now, then go prove say when they work with them,
Yes.
the 10 of you.
Yes.
All of you get ID card.
Some of us.
What's your name? And you? AM2. By your name? What's your real name? Not be AM2. Anas. You are from where? Kaduna. You from Castena. All of you are from Kaduna State. So who can come to that company? How will take enter this side? Who?
We can't do.
Which kind of work when they do there?
Some of us carpenter, welder, different work.
And when I know say another place where I go play now to enter bush. And 10 of you know Sabi road again. When I found myself for this village.
You see motor You see motor it's everywhere. You go inside house, come out. We see one man for there.
This is what we are saying in Natch today. Today is the 27th of November 2022. They said they missed their road and they entered our village with sticks. We on a stick there. Those are sticks we want to carry. They carry stick, enter Natch. But fortunately, our men, they are very gallant. They were able to apprehend them. The CSO is here too.
Now, when these people enter, the way they enter, you know, important, but the important thing we say, they enter. When they enter, they go kill, they go drive the villagers. When they drive the villagers away, the villagers will begin to go to the government, go help you. When they don't drive the villagers away, the government go help you, carry you, enter for the place where be they call IDP camp. And I want you to take a look at this IDP camp, then tell yourself the truth. Will it be better for you to sit in your beautiful house? Or will it be better for you to end up in a place like this now you are looking at in the name of IDP camp? Will it be better for you to... People are living here. Just, I will play the video so you will see that people are living there. Look at it. Now people they there. All the people where they inside this place now. Now the people where these Funanis, where they go play inside bush, don't go kill, take over their villages, take over their houses, take over their community, take over their farms, take over their buildings. They carry them enter here. Will it be better for us to sit at home or better for us to live in a place like this where your children will not have future? Make I not talk everything. I rest my case here. My people, with me in the studio, make I call Mazi Sonny. What do you want to talk for this matter? Talk your mind. Mazi Sonny dey there. Okay. Mazi Onwubiko.
Yeah. Yeah. Dear friends, Igbo adage used to say, "Nwata chọba nke ya, ọ bụrụ ajọ nwa." Ma ọ chọka. Looking inside this picture, you will also notice the time when an audio message leaked and when Fulani pamphlet leaked that Fulani are coming to capture Nigeria in 2022, which is now. And all of us are seeing them, seeing all their activities happening right in front of us. Killing our people, sending killers. They are using Dangote trailer to send them. They are using serious to bring them to our land and our villages, killing, raping our mothers and our sisters. After raping them, they will pieces their body and they throw it in the farmland. Then we are looking inside this thing and we know the real activity of the Fulanis. We are taking advantage of internet, deliver this message to inform people back home that this is for real. But it is somehow disheartening that our people that went to school, PhD holders, master degree holders, and the graduates, after studying journalism, after studying accountants, all of them ended up serving these particular people. Whenever these people finally fulfill the idea, they were asked too. Then they have contracts they will give to them. They will make them emir. They will give them one office. Then they will.
Well, Paul is kicked out by the internet. Okay, I think he's back. Making
So
from
the Africans have decided they want to chop and care or borrow. That is the reason we have to put people at home. Our people stay at home. For this kind of danger you are looking in front of this place, not to affect you. It is for your own good, because this is for real. And it is because of this secret, that's why Mazen Nambekando came out to deliver the message. And everything he has delivered is what is showing to you in your own present now today. So whoever that is telling you that you're supposed not to sit at home, I don't think that person is telling you the truth. That person is not telling you the truth, because the danger is now on our doorstep. So what do? Go indoor and lock your house. Thank you.
There were Maze Gaddafi. You dey hear me, Gaddafi?
Very clear.
Okay, now from the two or be three clips where we don't see, I don't know whether you can make anything out of them.
Thank you. You know, it is only a blind person. You can tell a blind person that there is no oil in a soup. But you can as well not tell a blind person that there is no salt in a soup.
Exactly.
Now, DOS, Nzama Group of Company LLC Limited, are the one that is telling the blind man that there is no salt in the soup. Even when these blind people did not see what we see, that declares it at home. But telling them there is no soup, there is no salt in their food or in their soup, they should be able to tell you are lying, because you can only tell the blind person that there is no oil in the food, but you can't tell him there is no salt in his food, because from the test, he will know. Now, the evidences we see here is that you see those people that say they lost their way. They did not lose their way. You know, they carry them and throw them to anywhere. Any place they survive becomes their own. That is a mission. They are in a mission of adventurer. They want to discover, to conquer. And most of them are the foot soldier that are ahead, pretend that they are stupid, pretend they don't know. When they don't go view the grand finish, they will now call their masters. Do you know that a mega that was working in my filling station in the zoo have the number of chief of army staff, Brutai? I did not know. I did not tell you say number who look like his number. The Brutai's direct phone number. A Megad has it. And immediately he calls Brutai listing. You can see their foot soldiers they dispatch. Some of us mistakenly took them as Aboki to be your Megad. It's not a Megad. Some of them are trained soldier. Most of them are trained Boko Haram. Most of them are trained ISWAP. They push them ahead of the time to go there and stay, to give them information. You understand? To give them information. That is why these are the group you see there. If you check their phone, don't be surprised. This fake Buhari phone number is in their phone. Mieti Allah phone number is in their phone. These are their masters. These are the people that have sent them. So when you see, excuse me, When you see people like this, they say that they were playing in the bush. They missed their way. My brother, listen to that kind of talk. Can an adult like that be playing inside bush? And 10 of them miss their way. Who are they talking to?
Inside bush. They don't know road again.
So 10 of them miss their. So 10 of them miss their. These people went to discover the next village to attack.
Bam.
Some of them come like that. Some of them come as an individual. You know why they come in group? Because of fear of the security we have put in place in our land. So what they do, they come. Some of them are Tinker Benson. Some of them say, repair your shoe shiner. They work everywhere, they view on your ground. They are not what you see who they are. They are not. These men are ISWAP, Boko Haram, men, them. They are using that way to view the ground where to attack next. There is no way a visitor or a man who doesn't know a way to your bedroom will come to your house and walk straight to your bedroom. He has been coming to your house and be monitoring the corners of your house, monitoring your main gates then. So what I'm trying to say is that we need this sit at home to put this thing to stop. To put those things to stop. We need this sit at home to beef up our security. We need this sit at home to organize ourselves. We need this sit at home to remove ourselves from the grip of zoo. That's why we need this sit at home. We need this sit at home to tell the world that we are not. See, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego say, "Oh King, we are not interested in this your answer. We are not interested to answer you in this matter." So what sit at home is like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego telling the king, the Nebuchadnezzar, said, "We are not interested. We cannot even answer you in this matter. If our God cannot deliver us, still we will not bow." Biafran people is saying, we will not bow to intimidation. We will not bow to corruption that is in Nigeria. We will not bow to anything that are not pleasing to us. We are not going to bow. This is a sit at home. Buhari said he will speak to us. He said we are a dot. We are just a dot in the cycle. And that dot choose to sit at home. And the zoo are panicking. I to go ham, but I want to. So for zoo are panicking. You know, the same the same way they were panicking when they went and collect 40 million to call they stop this sit at home. It's the same thing now. They are cashing out. You know, so anytime we bring up information like this, it's time for it's a good business for them. Forget what they are doing. They have gone to the commissioners they used to go to, state governors they used to go to, and say, Ejiofor don't go cash out as I talk to you now. I want, you know, they have 500,000 ERAT in their payroll. So they have gone to cash out to say, for us to stop this sit at home, give us more money. Our ERAT, we call them ERAT, their gutter, their sewage rats need the recharge card. Some of them need data. They have gone to see.
Some need to plait hair. Some need new weave on to plait hair, and some need new house.
You know, let me tell you, when a woman does not pour water inside her head, you can see that woman is always antagonistic. You know, any little thing you do to the woman, she's always angry. In fact, is a naggy woman because water does not cool her brain. That is why that Bob whiskey that is in South Africa misbehave. So he kept carelessly because water does not touch his brain. So, like what I'm trying to say, they are now cashing out. Though. So, I'm now thanking what they call it, Punch newspaper, for the good job they are doing, announcing the seat at home for us. And I want to use this opportunity to tell the Biafran people, in your mobile phone, you have WhatsApp. Post it to your WhatsApp status that there is seat at home 9th, 10th, 11, 12 to 14. And 14. Post it there. Everybody that has your phone number will see it. I'm telling you, it's a better way to distribute information. And before I submit, anybody who told you there is no seat at home, you don't need a prophet to tell you that that person is not agitator. It's not for Biafra. The person doesn't even want Biafra. They wear Biafran uniform. They are Nigeria at heart. Anybody who say if you see Biafran flag, take it down. Let me tell you, there is a saying they used to say that what God cannot do does not exist, right? Standing against sit at home is those things that our leader cannot do. So standing against sit at home does not exist. Political solution, our leader cannot do it. So those things does not exist. You understand? If you say what God cannot do does not exist, the same way I am telling you, Gaddafi is telling you, what our leader will not do, don't do it in his absence. Our leader cannot tell you there will be no sit at home. Our leader even declares it at home and asks you to kill any goats that you see and eat it. So for this Nzama group of company, in fact, let me tell you the spiritual thing and physical. DOS member from Chike Dozie to China Sanworu to anybody in DOS can never get Biafra because the blood of innocent that is in their hand. Remember, when David wanted to build a temple for God, God told David that you cannot build this temple. Say your son will build me a temple. Do you remember in the scripture that said that? So that is something that happened to DOS. They cannot, God in fact has given them up to a reprobable mind. They cannot get you Biafra. That's why God chose Simon Egba and autopilot to get the Biafra. If I tell you the people China Sanworu ordered for them to be buried alive and it was executed. Chikedozem then were ordering people to bury people alive. I am telling you. You order, say, tie him, bury him alive, and it is done. That's why you see most of them, that's why you see they can never amount to, they can get you Biafra. Go and ask your prophet. Go and ask your native doctor. I'm telling you, Biafra people should go and find out. I am Gaddafi. I am telling you that from DOS, everything call himself DOS member can never get Biafra. You know why? They have soiled their hand with innocent blood. They will just tag you as a saboteur. They say bury him alive. They buried you alive. Do you know the cost that those people they buried alive cost them? Because God they want to separate, because God have a plan for Biafra. God don't want this plan to be aborted. That's why God now bring up this autopilot to separate the chaff from the wheat. To separate those people that were born to get Biafra. That's why you see autopilot. That's why I saw those fake structure defender. So by the atrocity, I am telling you today, by the kind of atrocity that Chike Dozie, mostly China Sanworu and their group committed, if they open it, Biafran people will even spit. Even when they die, Biafran people will go to their grave and spit at their grave. Those ones they buried alive, do you know the kind of statement they made? They cost them. Even if they tie their mouth, they were speaking in their hearts when they are covering the sand. Immediately they tag you as a saboteur, as you disobeyed. The next thing China Samoro will say, cut off his head or bury him alive. I'm telling you facts. You know, China Samoro, the Muhammad Abbas, he is a confirmed jihadist. That's why you see, he said they want to cut off Mazi Simon, his junior brother head. Cutting off, beheading people is not our tradition. I'm telling you. You can see the lot of beheading that were happening in Biafra land. You don't need a prophet to tell you that it was done by China Samuru and their group. He even said it on the radio Biafra that they will cut off just because somebody share a flyer that says sit at home. He's ordering for the person to be cut and cut his head off. And cutting off head is not our tradition. It's not Igbo man way of life. It's not the Biafran man way of life. It is alien brought by these jihadists in Biafran agitator. That's why today you see cutting off people's head, they will kill somebody, cut off his head. You don't, that is the only mark you will know that it is authorization by China Samuru. Burying people alive, it is what China Samuru authorized. So how do you think that this kind of wicked men will come and get you Biafra? No, now Biafra is too pure. The Bible said the eyes of the Lord is too pure that it cannot behold iniquity. So Biafra is too pure for these people that saw their hand with innocent blood to come and get us Biafra. Mba, no. Mba, is it not what you get, you duplicate and bring out? Are they coming to give us a... Do you know why Nigeria is ending? Or God had to choose to end Nigeria? Because of innocent blood that shedding. That's why you cannot put down a kingdom because of atrocity, because of iniquity, and you bring up another kingdom through iniquity. Mba. That's why I see those Achikote Ekuono had pushed one corner. Thank you, and God bless you.
Yeah, and there were Mazi Gaddafi, there were Mazi Sonny, because I want us to take calls on this. Mazi Sonny, are you there? Okay, I think Biafrans are free to air their opinion by calling into the program. And one thing I want us to know is that I don't want anybody to see it or think, say, Biafra or Simon Ekpa or Autopilot, they fight against anybody. No. We are fighting for you. Anything you see we do, Simon announce, now for your own good. Meanwhile, we are waiting for your calls. If you call into the program now, you can contribute to this program. If you want to be part of the program, call. So it's not of denying you your Christmas. I want to ask you a question. Will it be better for these things you see here on the screen? See them, because when would they talk, they be like, say, where did they? Where? See them here now. Look at them. These full grown-up men, you see them in your village, you see them in your community, you see them in your locality. The thing where they fit answer you be say they lose their lost road, and you go green. They go play inside bush. Even little children cannot tell you they go inside bush to play. Is it possible? When they come finish, they go dry your village, they go kill people, they go comot you from your village. The only thing your government will do quick is to carry you, go keep you for IDP camp in the midst of nowhere. And these people where you see now, they go occupy your village, they go occupy your land, they go take over everything where you get. And when somebody is telling you to sit at home to stop people like this, the other group of fools will come out to tell you that this is not true. Don't sit at home. Mazen Nandikalu is not saying anything, because Mazen Nandikalu has already told you that these people are coming. And when they come, kill them before they kill you. Mazen Nandekala has told you that you must not allow these people you are looking at on the screen now to take over your land. They are coming with one vision to take over your land. And today, we are seeing it that Simon Ekpa is the person that is our enemy. Simon is not our enemy. If you want to call into the program, you can call into the program. Yes, my dear.
Display your number from the comment section. Somebody saying number, please. Number, please.
All right,
please,
all right.
For new people that doesn't have. God bless you.
So, meanwhile, as we go on, as we wait for the callers, if Paul, if you want to say anything about these people or what we are saying, you are free. Okay, so what in at the tell us be say is either we join hands together and sit at home once and for all, or we join hands and they comot these people, or we allow them to take over what belong to us. In the name say we no one sit at home. In the name say we want do, we are oga of our own. In the name say that we are listening to one efulefu people, one criminal rodent people. In the name say we are listening to IRA that are now working with Nigerian agencies and newspapers and everything. Anybody standing against your sitting at home, that person don't want Biafra. That person is a person of business as usual. Man must work, freedom fighter. You hear Mazen Nandekalo once tell you that a freedom fighter do not build hotel. A freedom fighter is not going to be building. If you the fight for freedom, which time you get to go they build hotel? So for somebody to be in freedom, fighting for freedom, and the building hotel will tell you that he is only in that freedom fighting. He is into IPOB to pretend he is fighting for freedom in order to make money and they build his hotel. Freedom fighter no dey go do celebrations and occasions. No, it's not the time. It's either we now take Biafra or we lose it. This is the time we have. We don't have any other time. We don't have any other time other than now. And we must use it. We must use it, and we use it good. Hello, Mazi.
Hello.
Hello,
Hello, Mazuko.
and they will, you're welcome. I beg you, use your 2 minutes very well.
Okay, Mazuko. Now make it again. What in a name?
Yes, sir. I know. Go on.
Yes. You know what now? Simon Ekpa. Allah.
Well, your network is not good.
We declare 20 days to sit at home. We are going to be sit at home, and the time needs to be given. Oh my God.
We can hear you, Mazi. We are hearing you. We are listening to you. Hello, callers. You are free to call into the program now so that we listen to your own opinion. Because some people are seeing this as if it is a personal thing, as if you are doing Simon a favor, as if you are doing anybody any favor. Nobody is favoring or doing anybody favor. The only thing you are doing is you are doing yourself favor. You are doing yourself the favor to give yourself freedom. You are doing everything to give freedom to yourself and your generations to come. If you keep quiet and you don't want to talk, hey, it go hard for us. So it go hard. It go hard. Hello, Mazi.
Yeah, Mazi, Ndewo.
Ndewo.
Mazi,
yeah, you're welcome, sir.
Ndewo, sir.
Ndewo.
Well, Ndebani, just like what Onyendu said, people think too much of their stomach.
this is what happened during the NSAS when he was gingering the youth for them to stand up, hold the front line. If they could have held it for 1 month, they would have overcome. But so everybody started thinking after their stomach, what would they,
Exactly.
So someone has been saying this for over 2 months or 3 months. Everybody should get ready. Everybody should get ready. So I don't know. To me, if they can extend it for 1 month after COVID, they may never know 1 year, everybody sees survive during the COVID.
Exactly.
For those young men, for the young men, this how can a grown man be mafia? Well, the community is supposed to do the needful. They know what to do.
Bomb.
They're supposed to do the needful.
Bomb.
So also to them, no. I support you, Sonia Barewa, Gaddafi, and I know, yeah.
Follow Vico.
All the whole media group I support you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Take it.
Mazugo, Okonkwo is on the line. So Mazu Okonkwo is on the line.
Okay, take him now. Take him.
Hello, Mazu Okonkwo, go on.
Okay. Good evening, Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. Like as you know, my name is Mazi Okonkwo, the autopilot man. I want to greet everybody. I'm supposed to be live with my brethren, but because of situation of job, Mazuga and Gaddafi and the whole people listening to me, I want to tell people that all these Zama people you see that are fighting against the sit at home, they have shared money again as normal. Because they are tagging everything to Mazin Nanakano say Mazin. I want you all Biafran that are listening now, go back and check what have Chikedozim told you that have come to true. What have Chinas and Woru told you that have come to true, or even that is Jofo. Everything they have said about Mazin Nanakano say, don't you look back and see that they have been faking you even up to this level today that Mazin Nanakano say the only civil way we have to even release him and get Biafra is to be thwarted. I want Biafran to focus. Check these people, check their profile. Check why we sacked them February last year. What impact have these moves impacted in the life of Biafrans? They have shared money as they used to share. That's why you see their irate in Facebook, in Twitter, everywhere. I want you to know, anybody that wants Biafra will not come and tell you anything we're against Nigeria or the state of that zoo. I want us to focus and join the spokesman of Biafra Mazisamaneba and all autopilot and Biafra, those who know the truth. Let us get this thing once and for all. They are jumping around. China Sanwó is also tweeting and telling you that he is not involved of the council attacking political solution and the rest of them. Because they have been infiltrated. All of you that are buying their ideas, you will feel your shame when Mazinankan comes out. Everything is plain and clear that these people are not leading us to be. They are not leading you people. He must not lead me. Now, I want to tell Biafra, actually, Kedozim and China Sanwó, why they are sacking all the whole people they call the indigenous people of Biafra. These people are criminals. You must know that. They are not to get to Biafra, but they are for their own stomachs. Put this in your mind and ask yourself this question for the last time. Since Mazen Nandakan was kidnapped by the Nigerian, what have the DOS, what have those criminals offered you? Everything that tell you the Mazen Nandakan say, from the same age of that you are now finding out now, listening that he has betrayed the struggle. Then ask them, who did Mazen Nandakan tell that story? You will still find out that it is the same fake way that have been polluting the minds of Biafra to keep you into perpetual bondage because they want to remain a career agitator. They have made themselves an office. So they are not for Biafra. Put this in your mind. God bless Biafrans.
Thank you. Thank you. If I will, Mazugo, I will comment on what Mazu Okonkwo said, I hope you had his voice clear, right?
Yeah, just a moment, sir. Yeah. A moment, sir.
If I will comment, you will see that even Mazen Nandekano himself made an appointment recent time about the Germany coordinator. China Sanworu was against it. Chikedozem is against it. All the OS is, I mean, the appointments Mazen Nandekano himself made, they were against it. Irat was against it. Those they are got rats. So tell me, anything that you see them come against, know that that thing is genuine. Thank you. So you can pick your call. So if they can kick against the appointment of Mazen, they can. Is it? Oh, this one they will not. Thank you.
Mazi, go on.
All right. Yeah, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra.
Yeah, first of all, and thank you all for what you are doing. More especially you, the autopilot media water. Please stand firm. Enable at the house. All no neighborhood. When I go to YouTube and listen to what this man said, Benjamin Wabubu, whom they held together with our leader, with handcuffs, chatting in courtroom, look what a hand with handcuffs. What a free country! If you listen to what that man said in YouTube, you pity that what led our leader to the head. All these people knows about it. If China can stand against sit at home these 3 days, but people can sit inside the house for 3 good months to do COVID. Then sit at home for 3 or 4 days for our own freedom. All of them were against it. You don't see their posters in the Facebook. Don't see them. These are the people they bought. They do 400 days of them. They bought them already. And the Eastern governors. Okay, broker. What I want to say in Igbo language. Listen to me. Okay, let me continue. Do you know why the northern leaders are bowing down to the what do you call Boko Haram? Do you know the reason why? The Boko Haram dealt with the governors. The Boko Haram dealt with them. That's why none of the governors in the northern part came against the Boko Haram. We only come here to make grammar, speak grammar. If this our eastern governor, if one of them are not, is not being chased away or brought down, or whether we're going nowhere. We speak grammar, no action, If one of them are not brought down, chase them from the office. We're going nowhere. Do you remember one governor of Borno State, Zulu? Do you remember he had the chasing? Did they enter house?
Hello.
Hello, all hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra, you're welcome.
This is Friday Peter.
You're welcome.
My brother, I want to give a little thing to our Biafra people and the autopilot believers in the freedom, that they should disregard the WhatsApp voice know that this idiot are a white lawyer circulating everywhere, that he's a member, he's among of the people that this said Oyendu, that Oyendu tell them that they should give information out that nothing like this at home, this and that. Our people should not listen to that idiot. He don't shit for church. He don't shit for church. The land of Biafra now is pursuing him like a far where mess and begin to run for who is not pursuing him. That man wants to use the money he collected from Nigerian government to fight against this shit at home. Our Biafra should not listen to that man. I've seen that these people, freedom is not hungering them. They don't love freedom. They love slavery. They love slavery so much. That's why you see all of them, they are making all the effort to stop this shit at home. Even up to the stage of Punchline African TV. So said this morning. I condemn them. I said that they should mind their business. If they want to become an enemy of Biafra, they should come out openly and tell us they want to become our enemy. That instead of them posting what is not right in their platform, in their media. My brother, I love what you guys are doing. May God continue blessing you people. May God continue blessing Simon. Because if you say this guy is not in the picture, man, my brother, we go for that enter pit when we say we no go fit even see where to talk about the Biafra or talk of fighting for it.
Thank you.
God bless you, all of you. God bless our Omada and God bless Mazina Nikano.
Thank you so
bless
much.
Biafra. If you sit at home, we don't comply and finish it. Then they go back, you. We are not going back. Then go see them now.
Thank you.
Ndewo. Oh, that day, you group of that.
Ndewo.
Thank you, brothers.
Ndewo.
Respect. One love.
Before we move on, make we listen to this our leader. Whether our leader go tell you something finish, come out, go back, go talk another thing. Make we listen to him.
Reason. And that is why I praise Elohim for IPOB. Fortunately, we don't reason like that. Anybody thinking that Igbo presidency 2023 will stop us? What we want is Biafra, and what we're going to get is Biafra. There are Igbo people in Benue. Our mothers are talking about gerrymandering, cutting us in actually reason. And that is why I praise Elohim for IPOB. Fortunately, we don't reason like that. Anybody thinking that Igbo presidency 2023 will stop us? What?
So now, anybody commenting, I want you to comment on this. So you want to talk because we are taking calls.
Yeah, please. When Biafra flag was raised or hoisted, it was for a reason. And when we announced this sit at home to prepare the minds of Biafrans against 2023, it is for a reason. Now, when you see the criminals that have been claiming to work with Martin Amdekano for years, comes out to tell you if you see Biafran flag in Biafra land, you should bring it down. You don't need any other person to tell you that these people are not working with you or working for your interest or working for the interest of Martin Amdekano. That is where the cardinal point should be. If they were working for your freedom, if they were working for the freedom of Martin Amdekano, why would they say where you see Biafra flag, you should bring it down? Because as you are fighting anything that we are doing against 2023, you are fighting against Martin Amdekano and his freedom. So if you are saying you're protecting the structure of Martin Amdekano, or you claim you are members of DOS of Martin Amdekano, then Biafran flag is up. Say they should bring it down. Are you a terrorist? Are you a Fulani? Or you are a Biafran? Very clear in simple terms for people to understand. Because if you are looking for more evidences to know who is working with one Nigeria and who is not working, then that means you don't even know what is happening. You know, this sit-at-home enactment and enforcement and the no elections in Biafra land have been able to explain to people better the real people that are fighting for freedom and have been with Martin Amdekano, using umbrella to cover their head and wearing a rain boot instead of a raincoat on top of their head. Now, MNK is behind bars. We are setting strategies to make sure he comes out and Biafra land is liberated and they stop killing your brothers and sisters. These people aligned with the zoo government to form a parallel group and then they call it Nsama Security Outfit, just to be able to come and deteriorate the effort of the real ESN that have been fighting. They did not set up that group for you, they set it up against you. and they are working in line with the zoo government. If they are not working in line with the zoo government, ask yourself the question: how come you are talking about a sit at home against the government that is holding your leader down? A sit at home against the government that is killing your people? A sit at home against the tyranny government that is destroying your lives and property? And you are aiming at exiting the country. Then another set of people that claims to be fighting for the same Biafra that they suppose are now can. Oh my God! It shocked me. Oh. It shocked me. It shocked me very well that the main people that are on the front line fighting against the freedom of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, fighting against the freedom of Biafrans, are the people that are actually calling themselves leaders of IPOB. And a lawyer is also there in the making. But I thank God for one thing, that this sit at home enactment now has made it very clear for some people to see another side of Ejiofor, the DOS and the Muhammad Abbas and all of them. You have seen messages coming out from them now to explain to you that they are not working for you. If we did not declare this sit at home, if Biafrans did not declare this sit at home, will you have known that the people that claim to be working for you will be the one that will be standing and writing documents and signing them and coming out to come and explain it to the media, to warn Nigeria that they should come and clamp down on you because of you declaring Biafra? What is different from what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was doing that Mazin Simon Ekpa is doing now? I ask a simple question: what is different? What is really different? Mazin, go please play this video to answer this question that I just asked.
I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. And killing of armless and defenseless IPOB members and Mossab and other Biafra agitators, this can no longer be tolerated by us. We, the unrecognized voices of the IPOB autopilot, as they call us, all over the world, demand with immediate effect the unconditional release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. We hereby declare no election, no 2023 general election in Biafra land. This no election in Biafra land has been activated. We are going to make it a task that must be done by every Biafran. All measures will be put in place to make sure the adequate civil disobedience is implemented to stop the election in Biafra land. I cannot guarantee you that any elections will hold anymore in our land. I don't know.
So now, what is different from and what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was doing? Is this not the same no elections in Biafra land that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu preached that we are making it to happen? Is it not the same stop killing Biafrans? Let us be. We want to go our separate ways that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was saying that we are doing now. What is different? I am asking a question because some of you don't seem to understand or ask. MNK made this broadcast here on 4th of April 2021. It was a landmark event launching our minds into this 2023 that we are coming to see. And I thank God that Mazi Simon Ekpa has come to make it happen. But it is very clear that you must understand the people that have ever been your enemies. The worst enemy you have are the enemies within this family of IPO, who are making it very possible and easy for the terrorists outside there to come in. Now, let us shock you with another news before we go. As we are braving up your mind and making you to understand very well that no elections in Biafra land, by preparing your mindset with this sit at home. This is what Central Bank of Nigeria, the Fulani terrorist government that is in charge, is telling you. They have just made a decree that Central Bank of Nigeria now limits cash withdrawals to 100,000 per week. Central Bank of Nigeria limit cash withdrawals to 100,000 naira per week. So tell me, you that want Nigeria to continue in your life, you can not withdraw money that is more than 100,000 naira again in your one Nigeria. While terrorists can demand for 100 trillion in one day, they will pay it, they will withdraw it and give to the terrorists. You that is claiming that you want to belong and remain in one Nigeria, they will make your life miserable for you. That go front, you will not go back, you will not go. Think of what to do, you cannot. If your sister is dying now, or if your brother is sick, and then you need to run for emergency, you need money to sort this, you go to the bank to withdraw the money. They say no. Central Bank of Nigeria have said, the government of the day have signed a document that you cannot withdraw any money that is more than 100,000 naira because this is in 1 week. What will be your fate? We played some other videos here and you see all what are happening. Thousands and many reasons why we say we must end one Nigeria come 2023. So anybody that is standing on your way, anyone that does not buy the idea of what you are doing now, please know that that is the worst enemy that has ever been, because Nigeria can never give you good. Mazugo, please, fire
on. Max, go on, please. Sorry.
Okay. You want me to say, am I live now?
Yeah. You are live now. Go on.
Okay. Good afternoon, Biafrans. Good afternoon, Mazugo. Good afternoon, Mazi Gaddafi and Akarawa Sami. God bless you guys and for your good work. Mazi, there is something in this write-up that this cream robber wrote. He said that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't order for sit at home. Do we need Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to order us sit at home? We are the one doing it, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Exactly.
This criminal should take Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of this sit at home. He should stop telling us that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't order sit at home. Is he fool? He's a fool. Because if he knows something, he will know that that was the biggest mistake for him to even write that thing up, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't order sit at home. What is wrong with the Ejiofor? Huh?
Ejiofor is only an instrument of Nigeria.
To give us order from where he's being kept, so he thinks that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will stay inside and tell us to sit at home. No, we are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release, not Mazi Nnamdi Kanu fighting for his release. So what is Ejiofor problem? Why is he putting mouth in IPOB issue? Huh? If he is not sent by Nigerian government, why is he putting his mouth? Why can't he shut his mouth up? What is his problem? What is his business? Why can't he look at Ejimako and Mike Ezekome?
Mazin,
why is he putting his mouth?
What is his name? Ejiofor is only working for what he has been paid. That's what we must know. So don't get irritated or upset by what Ejiofor is doing. Yeah. That is it.
What kind of a trouble is it? These guys should get out from the way. I don't know what is his problem. Huh? Thank you, my dear brother.
Okay.
Thank you. God bless you guys.
Hello.
Thank you, my dear brother. Thank you. God bless you guys.
Hello.
Hello, good evening, Mazugo.
Good
evening, my brothers and my sisters, those who are here and those who are not here.
I beg you, stop listening to yourself, sir. Please, don't listen to yourself. Only listen to telephone. Don't listen from any other thing.
Okay, my brother. Okay, my brother. So the only issue I want to say this evening, maybe all totally now. So the only issue I want to say this evening that what make Mazi, what they call it, a barrister, a dimafo, to still make go with our struggle. I don't know because this man, this man, he merits to be removed in this world. You understand? This man have merits to be removed because we cannot leave this useless man be committing havoc everywhere and there, talking bullshit. You understand? This man doesn't merit to be in this struggle anymore again. Because why this man still continue going and see our leader or our Onyendu going and see when he went there, he will come out with the message from Nigeria agents. You understand? This man is just making with Nigeria. He's just Nigeria agent. Only the thing that is if what they told him is what he's doing. What all these politicians in our rank told him is what he's doing. Mazi never sent this man any evil message. Mazi never told this man to do any or to tell Biafra. After all, we are not listening to Mazi. We are doing by ourselves. Anything that we are doing it by ourselves. We don't listen to any foolish, any idiot.
Thank you, sir.
Any useless one being.
Thank you, sir.
Maybe it's a lawyer.
You know, Mazigo.
Yes.
Does Mazen Nandi need to order sit at home before we observe sit at home? Mazen Nandi have been fighting for Biafran people when he was out there. So they still want him to go inside the dungeon to still be fighting for Biafran people.
I tire for fools who don't know anything. I tire for them. Anybody depending on Nnamdi Kanu to tell him or her what to do now, that person no they exist. That person na mumu. That person no to. That person na oto.
We call it Olu.
Hello, Mazugo.
And there was sir.
Yeah, Mazugo, good evening from here. Thank you guys for what you are doing.
There was
Marawa Sonny, thank you very much. Mazi Gaddafi, we all appreciate for your good work you guys are doing. All thanks to you all. Mazugo, please. I want to ask a question, please. Mazugo. My question is, what is the problem of a Jofo in IPOB? Mazugo. Can someone tell me the problem of a Jofo in IPOB?
He is the leader.
Mazugo, he is the what does a Jofo see in IPOB? Can a Jofo just pay clear from his work and can a Jofo just leave IPOB alone? What is the Jofo problem? How can our leader be inside DSS dungeon and be telling us to not sit at home? Who is this a Jofo? What is his problem for God's sake? Mazugo, a Jofo needs to be very careful of himself. I'm telling you honestly, what is the Jofo problem in IPOB? Is the Jofo not seeing other lawyers? How many lawyers have a Jofo seen that came to tell us that our leader say we should not sit at home? What is the Jofo problem?
How do you?
A Jofo needs to stay clear. I'm telling you, let me stay clear. Is he not seeing other lawyer? Is the Jofo not seeing Mike Esekome? Is he not seeing a lawyer Dimako? What is the problem of a Jofo in IPOB? Because the Jofo be interfering in what we are doing. We take this upon ourselves. We want to do it upon ourselves. This is a decision of Biafra, not a lawyer. What the hell is with a Jofo? What is a Jofo problem? A Jofo needs to stay clear.
Mazi, we are not listening to Jofo. We are not taking instructions from a Jofo. We are moving. Our spokesperson is no other person but Simon Ekpa. So don't disturb yourself over what the Jofo do or what the criminals in Shina Sawuru and the co what they do or what they are not doing. We are only listening to Simon Ekpa. They will.
That is it. And we have said, like Gaddafi said,
Anybody that said that shadow is not a spirit, let the person come out and get the shadow. The person will have his or herself to blame. Anybody that wants to stay alive, stay at home, be at home, no movement, sit at home. If you want to be alive, what is wrong with this your process?
Ndewo, sir. We take other callers, please. Ndewo.
If you say shadow, not the spirit, come out that day, come and catch the shadow. Let's see. Yeah. Any human being that says shadow is not the spirit, you should come and catch it.
Mazi, go on. We are listening to you, sir.
Hello?
We are listening to you, sir.
Good evening, brother. Good evening, brother.
Good evening.
Mommy.
Hello?
We are listening to you, sir.
Okay. Please, brother, there's something that has been disturbing me about this job or something, please. Now we are doing forensic detective now. Now, my question to Joe, please, maybe you people will help me to answer this question. The day they came to Ejopo house, Ejopo told us that inside his house, main house, is bulletproof. Ejopo have camera everywhere. When these people are coming to Ejopo house, Ejopo saw them. Now, my question is, why Ejopo did not carry our commander, the one he said that is PA, and the other people go inside that his room? That is how they have bulletproof. Ejopo locked only himself and that man there in that room, and they come and open case. Somebody open case for them, and they come and take our commander, go and kill our commander, and leave his brother. And the house of Ejopo, no place to show that they try to burgle his house. Understand me? No any proof show that Nigerians who wanted to destroy Ejopo house to penetrate inside the house. Sometimes when I sit down like this, thinking about what Ejopo did to our commander, I don't know whether this was seeing the way I see this thing. If Ejopo believes that all his house is protected with the bulletproof, why Ejopo did not carry our commander go inside his house? When he sees these people coming from far away from his camera, that is what I wanted to drop, my brother. I don't want to waste anybody's time. That is what I wanted to contribute. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
Let me answer you. It was because Ejopo was paid to stop ESN. So he was making the commanders as friends, bringing them to his house, killing them one by one, and giving out their information, killing them one by one. It was not to protect him. The invasion of his house was because of that guy, for them to kill him. Thank you.
Hello?
Killing them one by one and giving out.
Mazi, you have 2 minutes. Go on.
Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you very well, sir.
We hear you.
Okay, first of all, for the first time, I have to extend my greeting to Mr. Gaddafi. Then, normally, to Parawa Sone, who is my party man, and to you. So I want to go in a different direction concerning this. Just to remind our people the importance of this 5-day sit at home. It has to do with our credibility before the international community, precisely the United Nations. Secondly, recall that in these last days, one of the alibi, what you call legal alibi, that the lead counsel, one of the lead counsel, precisely Ozekome, used as a starting point to defending MNK was the sit at home, the every Monday sit at home. What is the meaning of it? Its meaning is the interpretation of our mind towards what MNK is saying. It shows that MNK is speaking our mind. So this last one, I beg everybody to have patience. This last one is going to crystallize and to complete everything concerning Biafran credibility at the side of the United Nations. Thank you very much.
Ndewo, sir.
Indeed, you are right, a caller. This caller, you are right. And that's why the pay agents want to, by all means, to stop the sit at home, to tell the international community that the Biafran people are not ready yet. Thank you.
There we go. Gaddafi, I think we should be rounding up.
Sure.
Maybe a few more calls, then we'll close the program. Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello, you're welcome to the program.
Okay. Good evening, sir.
Hello, madam.
Yeah. Hello.
We are listening.
Hello?
You're welcome. You are welcome. We are hearing you.
Okay. My contribution, my name is Cordelia Obiame Lepachi. My contribution calling from UK, London. My contribution on these things is that the people have to go and ask a job for and the POS, not DOS, POS. When these Fulani people attack people in Enugu State and they block the road of Four Corners, did the job for ask permission from Onyendu Nnamdi Kanu for ESN to go and do their job? Did they ask a job for to go and ask Nnamdi Kanu in the ESN dungeon whether we will retaliate and chase these people away? In short, it's nothing to listen to.
Thank you.
Anyone that is following and listening to these people, listening to a Jaffa, who is a Jaffa there, by the way? A Jaffa, is he IPOB member or is he council? Who is he? Who is he? Who is he?
Madam
I just don't know. I just don't know.
Thank
I
you.
just don't know why people.
Hello. I beg viewers, we are not talking about a job here. If you have been following us, you know what we are discussing. Follow the discussion. Thank you. Hello, Mazi.
It's about sit at home. Sit at home. Yeah, you must observe sit at home.
Hello, Erasmus. You're welcome.
Yeah, hello, my brother.
You're welcome, my dear.
Yeah, good morning. You know, right now we are the last fight. You know, all the globes are off.
Bam.
That message from the Ejiofor wrote that the Nigerian media delivered. That, as far as I'm concerned, that message was written by Nigerian government, signed by Southeast governors and the politicians. They're delivered by Ejiofor.
Bam.
It has absolutely nothing to do with Mazuna economy. He was not aware of that message. He did not sanction that message. That message was completely from Nigerian government and Ejiofor using Nigerian media and the Southeast politicians using Ejiofor and Nigerian media delivered it. Nobody has asked themselves, how come suddenly Nigerian media has become friends to IPOB? Suddenly now Nigerian media has become friends to IPOB. If IPOB comes, Nigerian media will report it. When the sit at home was announced, Nigerian media did not report it. But when these people made a counter announcement, Nigerian media reported it.
Yeah.
People should be thinking. People should be thinking. And I learned that somebody said they should drop the Biafran flag.
Yeah.
I didn't listen to the broadcast, but if it is true, any Biafran that said he really wants Biafran that would drop a Biafran flag, there should be a Fulani. As far as I'm concerned, that person is a Fulani.
Exactly.
If you say you're a Biafran and you go to drop a Biafran flag, it means that you're a Fulani and you should be treated like a Fulani. That's what I can say. This sit at home, everything possible to be done to make sure that this sit at home holds. This sit at home is a decider on where we are going in this Biafran liberation. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my brother Erasmus. God bless you for coming. Well, if they said this dropping of flag, who exactly said it? I beg, Mazi, who issued the instruction of bringing down the flag?
And in Zaman flag.
Well, that one shows that they are not even looking for Biafra. They are not interested in Biafra, because anybody that is interested in the coming of Biafra will not, even if the person don't like you and you go and hoist the flag, he will say go and break it down because he don't like you. Make we thank Biafrans. It's time we begin to open our eyes that these people are not really looking for Biafra, are not really working for Biafra to come. They are only there to do what they know how to do, business as usual. Well, my people, I think we don't try. We don't reach 2 hours, and I think we'll be closing the program. We'll be closing the program. Or wait till I think Gaddafi and Sonny, because these are the days.
Mazugo, I think your voice cut it.
My
Refresh.
voice. Okay, how is the voice now? Is it better?
Yeah. Also.
All right, all right. So I'm saying that I think we should be closing the program. Let us round up. Let me take this caller before we go. I beg. Hello. Hello.
Hello. Mazugo.
You're welcome, Mama. Ndewo, you're welcome to the program.
Okay. Mazi Abarawa. Mazi Gaddafi. I'm a little.
Thank you.
Bless you all.
God bless you.
I'm going crazy since yesterday. When I heard about some people do not want us to sit at home. I don't know. Biafra, please listen to me. Do not listen to anybody that is telling you not to sit at home. Let me ask, are we not tired of being slaves? Are we not tired of being killed? Please, this is the only golden opportunity we have, the only golden chance we have. I don't pray that we will lose this opportunity. Do not listen to anybody. That 5 days sit at home will not kill any person. Please, at least the sit at home will start on the 14th. We still have 9 days or 10 days before Christmas. You can go out and do your business. And God will give you whatever you think that you have lost for 5 days or so. God will even give you more. Please, but it's a Joppa and his cohort. Do not listen to them. They have sold out. Let us obey this sit at home and see what will come out from it. In fact, I'm telling you, I beat my chest. We will overcome. We will win.
Amen.
Because I you and your dear friend. This is about to soon now. Don't come and near Nacho Biafra. Near no son and the canon. When the canon could know there will be no election in 2023. Bia ho ka na abambo ke we ke me ha geji we jide zoo na njo ka we ke we mmeri onya ha na agba yokwu onya ho ogwara de ya na so Biafra n'ezie unu ihe ka biko no kiri ya obobo ogbe mere ya eme ndị Igbo dati ihe ya na so ka oburu ogugwa nne na nwanne biko Biafra no gwa mu ụlọ ọrụ.
Thank you, Mama. Mama, there Thank you.
Okay, I don't want you run for 5 days. When already, when freedom, the need giraffe, no. Who know? Please. Okay, now I don't even know how to explain myself.
Thank you, Mama. Ndewo.
Because you see, you can.
Oh.
When you want to hear, no.
Exactly. Ndewo. I don't know. Gaddafi, this is about you sent this video. I'm going to play it. Let's hear our leader.
That is how hopeless some of you are. That your land is being ravaged. We are being overwhelmed, so to speak. People don't know what IPOB stands for. They don't know what it means. They think we have come to joke and to play. We have come to defend our land. We have come to restore Biafra. Or we die restoring Biafra. There is no two ways about it. Our people were killed, slaughtered, maimed in Asaba and everywhere else around. What did we do? Nothing. Our crime is that Chukwukikabiama blessed us, made us very successful. Everywhere around the zoo called Nigeria, we were successful. It was an Igbo man, Nzogu, who wanted one Nigeria to be a better place that got us into this mess. So when people are talking about presidency, Igbo presidency, just say to them, have you people come again? It was your one Nigeria stupidity, your misplaced nationalism that got us into the mess we are in today. From Azikiwe to Ironsi to Zobo, they put us in this mess we are in today. And they have come again now with their useless presidency.
You will come out before they give you a strike. Let the ads play finish. Later you continue.
I beg. The video even long. It reached 2 hours. So I think
only that side alone has given the message.
Gaddafi, we know they hear you. We know they hear you.
Gaddafi, unmute yourself. I can't hear you, Gaddafi. Unmute yourself.
Okay, what I was saying is that he just said between that from that 35 to let's just say like 40, you know. Our Oyendu was counting the people that get us into the mess where we are today. Now DOS want to put us into another mess by saying, can you hear me?
Now, yes.
Can hear you.
Wonder man. I said our leader was counting the people that put us inside the mess where we are struggling to come out. And now DOS want to put us into another mess. The man that was preaching this message, will you hear about it at home and stand against it? If that you're not going to play all of them, just from that 36 to like 40. You will see when he was talking about So you see, he was talking about.
But we just be careful when the ads come out. You mute them.
But he will first of all give you notification before the ad.
You want to mortgage the future of. The fact that they have been in power for almost 42 out of the 50. One.
Masugo, maybe later you work on it. Maybe we use it next time.
I think
let me see if I can bring it from here.
Okay.
Let me see if I can bring it from here.
It can never be well with them. It is very, very strange that was what happened. A lot of people perished.
A lot perished and died.
in Asaba, because that was how our enemies wanted it. Therefore, for those of you who think there is hope for we Biafrans in Nigeria,
Okay.
not minding the Asaba massacre, the newly released list of designated points to install toll gates in Nigeria should serve to remind you, in fact, all of us, that this Biafra restoration being piloted by IPOB is the only way out of the misery and bondage that the zoo Nigeria has become for us. It's a death trap for us. I watched the footage of Anambra, I think it was a Were Road the other day. It was raining. It felt like River Niger in full flow. I bet you that if anyone were to step into that very fast-moving surface water, they'll be swept away. That's Anambra State. But some of you support the governor of the state. That is one thing that is seriously distressing me. That we are now becoming like Alamajiri. We now celebrate mediocrity and criminality because you're getting something from the master's table. The same thing that the Fulanis did to them, they are now doing to us. And some of you foolishly are falling for it, but not IPOB, thankfully. Before I delve more into the substance of what the remaining part of what we have to bring this evening, I must remind those of you, listen carefully. Let me repeat, I must remind those of you clamoring for Igbo presidency that you are wasting your time. IPOB is dedicated to the restoration of Biafra, and no amount of idle gossip or paid advertorial by sycophantic praise singers, or should I say inconsequential political errand boys, will detract IPOB from our march to freedom. It doesn't matter how many journalists you pay 4,600 naira to be writing press statement for you. It's inconsequential. We are not being moved. We want Biafra, not presidency. Understand this very clearly.
Cada 4 años aprendemos que el fútbol es mucho más que un deporte.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, we have just gotten the message that the political praise singers, which DOS are doing today, you know, you see, that's just the message. No matter how much they pay, the 4,600 for them to go and write in the page of newspaper that there is nothing like sit at home. And Walida say he's not interested. He doesn't care about all those ones. They can write all they care. All we know is that there is sit at home. These are part of the message. Maybe I will arrange the audio very well. Thank you.
I think we are closing the program. I don't know if anybody have any other thing to contribute before we go. Do you want to say anything? Just 2 minutes before we go.
Okay. Biafrans need to understand that freedom goes with a price, and the price for freedom is what we are paying every day now. We are not doing any harm to anybody for this sit at home. The sit at home is in preparation to doom that one Nigeria is preparing against you, in preparation for the 2023 no elections in Biafra land, because more days of sit at home will come in 2023. Sit at home is also another way of awakening your brains. Now, America that you see today, people fought, they killed, they maimed, they sacrificed a lot before America becomes America that all of you are enjoying in America, seated at the comfort of your zone, and crying me a river that we should not do sit at home. We are going to make people not to make money. You are talking about economy. Say we are trying to kill the economy of Southeast. Did you have economy in the first place? If you had economy, will you be in a situation whereby you can't even cater for yourself? Someone that is back home cannot even take care of his or her medical bills, and you say you have economy. Economy that all the oil and gas taken out of your lands, you yourself, you cannot feel the dividends of the democracy yourself. It is not coming back to you, but it is only being vested and seen on the bodies of the political class. Now, you people should wake up and understand that everything that we are doing is for your own good. It is not to the good of one Nigeria. Hmm? It is for your own good. That is why one Nigeria, when they see that you are doing something for your own good, they will go every length and to any place to make sure that they destroy what you are doing. If they sit at home that you are preparing your minds, if they know elections in Biafra land that you are preparing your minds, it's not good. Why is one Nigeria crying over it? It is because of MNK said no elections in Biafra land, that they kidnap him. Why did they kidnap him if he was not making sense? If he was not saying something that was real? So anything that you are doing that one Nigeria is against it, whether they use your brother or your sister, they use your father or your mother, they use your aunt or your nephews or your nieces or your uncles, they use any relations or any of your family members to pay them and to buy them to come out and be shouting in opposite direction against what you're doing. Know that that thing that you are doing is what will give you freedom. Anything that you are doing that one Nigeria is against it, it is what will give you freedom and it is what will make you free. So you sit at home has come to stay, and nothing is going to take it away. It is for you to brave up. It is for you to gather what you need to gather. After all, what do you even need to gather? 9, 10, 11, 13, or 12 or 14, and then you are shouting. When one Nigeria kept you indoors for almost 1 year during COVID-19, they did not give you food, they did not give you shelter, they did not give you medical, they did not give you any insurance. All of you that were not going to work, you did not get any payoff, and you are here shouting. It is very bad that terrorists are planning how to invade your communities and to kill you. And then instead of you to find a way of fighting them back, joining hands with us, you are now coming to come and fight the sit at home and every civil disobedience that we enact in order to finger the zoo and to destroy them. It's very shameful that the terrorists have seen willing tools that are working inside IPOB and in Biafra land. No wonder Gowon said, if he had known, he would have just given us money and then we will bring all ourselves together and burn us alive because we like money. So because of money that is given to some people, they can go out to fight against the civil disobedience that all of you are doing to be free. Please wake up and then make the message to go far and wide because it is for your own good. There will.
Gaddafi, before we go, just use 2 minutes and say something before we go.
Well, I never wanted to say something again, but the ear that can hear words are not the full size of mouth. But all the same, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, and 14, I'll sit at home. If you listen to what they are telling you, they are sending you to early grave. If you listen to anybody that's telling you that there is no seat at home, they're sending you to early grave. Otherwise, if you say that shadow is not spirit, come out and catch it. Let us see. Then you will sit down below. You better sit down in your heart, sit at your home, or you sit in a red mud below. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, well, Biafrans, I want you to know that we don't try, like you see the heading. This This is what you see us do now. Emergency, we no plan am. We just see some things where we see where we need to make you understand and make us come line. From the video we don't show you inside this program what we do today, you go understand, and we go continue to play you those kind of videos to see that you have no choice but to sit at home. We have no choice but to encourage everyone to sit at home. Anybody supporting no sit at home is evil. The person is only making sure that people will come out and be killed. Funani is only working to keep Biafrans, and the person is also working to keep Biafrans. So sitting at home is a must. We must continue, we must go on, we must finish what we have started. And we are not stopping until we get into the land of Biafra. On this note, I will say to you, thank you all for being with us, and goodbye.
Hi, what causes in a woman a kuruta? Ebu belly guamo billion. What you pan to many pilotimo? What is sabini guamo billion? Kulio bilio, Chukoki kabiama. Borona nyaga, Kulio bilio, Chukoki kabiama. Borona nyaga. Kulio bilisienu, Chukoki kabiama. Pusiere na nyaga, Kulio bilienu, Chukoki kabiama. Pusiere na nyaga. Maximum respect to my own diluted leader, Prophet Mazin Nandekano. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. EU kept quiet, America kept quiet, UN kept quiet, the whole world kept quiet. They came from Sahel, they came from Chad, they came from Niger, Senegal and Mali, claiming our land, killing our people because of our blessings. My God, go to Benin bushes now, they're everywhere. Kidnapping and killing people every day. Raping and killing our women and men, slaughtering them in their family. Hey God, kidnapping and killing Christians night and day, and nobody they talk. Chimo, dividing and ruling we anyhow, as if you're not human being. My God, abducting and killing Biafrans every day, and the whole world they watch, the whole world they see. Kulio, Kulio, Chukoki kabiama. Kulio, Chukoki kabiama. Corona nyaga, what causes in the women and Guruta? Ebu belly mama, Bilienu, but you're about to make a pilotino. Police have been in Bilienu, Kulio, Chukoki kabiama. They splitted us just the killers. They rape our papa, they rape our mama. He go do me, we are one. He shone and bank, we are one people. The robo is so good, we are one. He's on security, we are one people. Ogoni Calabari, we are one. Calabana and Nibo, we are one. He go do me, we are one. He shone and bank, we are one people. Urobo is so good, we are one. He's on security, we are one people. Ogoni Calabari, we are one. Calabana and Nibo, we are one people. They splitted us, just the killers. They rape our papa, they rape our mama, they rape our wives, they rape our girls, they rape our sisters, raping even our children, raping their car with they can sell to women with the top and they die. Small. Oh, man. Yeah.